pleasure to be here with you. Very excited about the launch of the product that we're going to do today. I'm going to give you a little background about what the product is and how we got to it, and the background about the stem cell technology. So, I became a doctor to really help people and save people's lives. And one of the things that happened in my journey as a doctor, I met Herzl, this gentleman you see up there. He really transformed what happens in my medical career, because when I met him, he had a big tumor that he had removed on his face. He had a cancer that was removed, and then they did radiation. This radiation caused a lot of burning on the skin and made his skin become stuck to the bone and caused him a lot of pain with his nerves. And that scar in a young single person was very disconcerting for him. And he had gone to all the hospitals and Mayo Clinic and everywhere in the United States trying to fix the problem. However, they couldn't fix it because every time they would try to do something, the skin would start to die and they would have to stop because there was no blood flow to that area. He had heard about me, he came to me, and he said, can you help me? I heard you do stem cell therapy. So I told him I've developed the stem cell lift procedure, that we take the fat from the person's own body, concentrate the stem cells and inject it back, and we can try it. It took me 2 years, 8 treatments, and you can see the change. His skin had improved, he had no more pain, and he was a different person. And this experience transformed me and brought me the passion about the stem cells and made it my mission to research stem cells and to really bring it to the forefront, because when I was doing this, even doctors didn't know what stem cells really are. So this was a transforming moment for me. And then we started doing these procedures on all sorts of patients for cosmetic purposes. And we saw amazing changes in their skin, not over months and years, but within days and weeks. And we knew that there was something that's going on, that the cells are producing that's causing this change, and not the actual cells doing the change. So we said, what happens if we take these cells, we took the stem cells, and we took it to our research facilities in my office, and we started looking at the stem cells, and we looked at what they produce and what kind of things they do. And we found that they have they secrete a lot of factors, and these factors are mainly based on polypeptides. These polypeptides have different functions. And we found there's a specific group of polypeptides that help the skin. And that's really how we came to develop the APT-200, which is the powerhouse of the Luminous skincare line. It's the advanced polypeptide technology, and those polypeptides are the ones that are doing all the work in improving our skin. In 2009, I had the pleasure of meeting Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis, who walked into my office because Randy had problems with his knees. And they came to me to do the stem cell lift procedure for Randy's knees. We did the procedure, he felt better, and we started talking, and he asked me, what else do you do with this technology? What do you do with stem cells? And I told him the story about how we found these polypeptides, and we have this product that we sell, and it helps people. And he got a few samples for me and for Wendy. They went home to Florida. They called me a few days later and they go, okay, we've created a company called Jeunesse. We're going to sell your product and we're going to share your vision and bring this technology to the world. And thanks to them and their hard work, absolutely, they deserve it. Today, we celebrate 9 years of Jeunesse with them and with Scott Lewis and Isabel, who are the young visionary leaders of this company, who have made this company to be the company that brings you the most advanced products of anywhere, with the best products to help you live better and younger. And really, it is thanks to you, our ambassadors, that you've made Jeunesse and this technology a household name and have brought it to help every person in these households and give them a better life. And for that, I'm really forever grateful to you. So, we talked about the procedure that I developed, the stem cell lift. From that, we got the advanced polypeptide technology, where we put is a new paradigm in skincare, which is never been done before. It's a really new way of thinking about it. And that's the powerhouse behind the Luminous skincare line that brings the flawless skin to Generation Young. And now, we've taken that same concept of polypeptides, but instead of for the skin, we looked at it for the hair. And we started looking at these things. So if I were to ask you, how many of you want to have fuller, sexy hair? Say aye. Aye. Great. Then you're going to look at me and say, where is it? I'm just lucky my wife likes me like this. So, when I started thinning out, I said, wait a minute, I got to do something about this, right? So I went into my research facility and we started looking at all these peptides and we said, okay, what's going to work? And I'm the biggest getting big in my office. So everything we do, I test it on myself first and then we try it on other people. If it doesn't cause harm, then we can give it to other people to try because it may not work on me, but it may work on somebody else. So we started looking at it and we started testing it. And one of the latest formulas that we had was a scalp infusion treatment. And I had somebody who came and had this problem and I said, okay, let's try it. And I was really blown away by the results because it's an amazing result for such a problem. And I said, okay, it didn't give me what I wanted, but we really have a great product. And we started really studying it in more people and developing it to bring it to the market. So let's talk a little bit about the science behind what happens to our hair. Hair, it grows in cycles, and most of us will lose hair over the course of our lives. It doesn't matter who we are, you're not going to be with a full set of hair like you were in your 20s. You're going to lose some of that hair as we age. And there's two main factors that decide what happens to the hair. One is your genetics, and the second are hormones that affect your hair. Men, in general, tend to lose the hair in the front and the top, and women tend to lose the hair all over more evenly. It's not like the men that you see it in the front. In the last 20 years, only 2 products have come to the market with any proven efficacy to treat hair loss. And both of them were found by chance. One was minoxidil, which was a heart drug that they were testing, and they found that people who took it became hairy. The second one is finasteride, which was a prostate medication. When people took it, they saw that they lost less hair. Finasteride is only allowed in women because it can cause birth defects. So women cannot take it. So there only leaves minoxidil, which is the only topical agent to use. However, they are not without their problems. They have side effects. They were drugs. So if I were to ask you, how many of you would use a product that can irritate your scalp, it can give you heart problems, it can give you sexual dysfunction? Say aye. Look at that. So we had to come up with a better product than that. So the hair grows in cycles, like we said, but it grows very slowly. If you take hair and you look at it over a course of a year, this is the length the hair grows. The size of your iPhone is about 5 inches, not much. So the process is very slow. Any person who goes and combs their hair and sees hair on their brush, that's normal because most people lose 100 hairs a day on average. That's not losing the hair and not getting it back. That's just the hair that's falling out. Now, if your hair goes through the cycle and goes back into the growth phase, your hair will start to regrow. But if it doesn't go back into the growth phase, once it falls out, you lose the hair and you start to thin out. And that's really why you see it. And by the time you notice hair loss, most people have already lost 50% of their hair. So most of the hair is in the growth phase, but not all the hair is growing at the same time. Otherwise you would all have hair, and then we would all lose our hair and become like me, and then grow it back again. So the hair is not synchronous. Most of it is in the growth phase, and some of it is going through the fallout phase and coming back. We looked at the science over the last 20 years. I said, okay, 20 years have gone by, there's really no products. There's got to be a lot of science that's nobody's looking at. So we looked at all the published data, and we found that in the published data, there is a place called the bulge, which is that red area next to the hair. That's where all the stem cells are. It's from that point where those cells get signaled that those stem cells go down to the hair papilla in the bottom, and they start to grow hair again. So the question is, how do we get those hair to grow? If we can give the right signal, can we get them to grow? And that was our challenge. In our lab, we started studying this. And we found in all the literature that most of the things that were shown to have any efficacy in this process were really plant-based factors. And we started looking at those factors, and we started testing them. And we published our results and our studies in a medical journal called Stem Cell Cloning, and that was published in 2007. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to read it. It's very technical. So having all the data there, now we can talk about the product itself. I think they took out one of my slides, but one of the things that we did was we tested the hair, the HPT6 that we got in our facility to see what it does on stem cells. And if you grow the stem cells by themselves, in a neutral environment, it doesn't change. But if you grow it in the HPT6, it will start to change and become hair-like and take on the characteristics of hair. So having said that, we're going to bring you the product line now. Reveal has 3 products in it, and is the main product that has the effect on the hair is the HPT6, hair polypeptide technology. So these polypeptides are specifically for hair, and it's unique and novel because nobody's done this work before, and is exclusive to genetics. So, HPT6, the 6 stands for the 6 plants that we chose to put in here. These 6 plants were chosen because of our testing. We found that these are the ones that work the best together, and they sort of synergistically help the process. So, besides the polypeptides that they also have other efficacy on the hair. They have other things that they do that help benefit the hair. And those are the things that we want to have in our product. And here's the picture of the stem cells that we talked about. In the top, they were grown in neutral environment, and at the bottom, they were grown in the HPT6. And you can see how it becomes like hair-like. It starts to change. The benefits of the HPT6 is that the polypeptides help support your hair. All the derivatives from these plants help to nourish the hair and to condition the hair. So it's good for all hair colors, all hair types, and is really good for all people throughout their ages because it can help maintain the hair healthier. And one of the things that we can see that it does, besides giving you a better looking and more voluminous hair, that it doesn't have any of the bad things in it that most hair products have. It has no parabens, no sulfites, it's silicone-free, it's vegan, and it's even gluten-free, but don't eat it. Okay, we want to bring you the best product, so we even looked at the preservative. Most preservatives that are out there are either synthetic or they are antibiotics and things like that that actually change the environment on the skin. And we didn't want to do that. So we took plants that have the ability to do a preservative action, but also have improvement on the hair and help nourish the hair and condition it. So we have neem in there as an example, and that's how we've chosen the preservative for our product. So the hair care system that we have has 3 products: the shampoo, the scalp infusion treatment, and the leave-in conditioner. The shampoo does not have HPT6, but it has specific plant extracts that we've chosen that help to condition the hair, to clean the hair, remove the oils and the pollutants that clog the hair, and that should be done on a daily basis. So I shampoo every day. Some people don't shampoo every day. So we suggest you should shampoo every day. If you don't shampoo every day, you should still use the rest of the product line. So you have HPT6 in the highest concentration in the scalp infusion treatment. Here is the powerhouse of our product line. This is what should go onto the scalp, not on the hair, but on the root of the hair, on the scalp, twice a day, in the morning and at night, every day. It comes with 3 syringes, and you can take one, use it. When it finishes, you replace it in the plastic container, and you use it. So this is a 1-month supply, and you use it twice a day. 2 to 3 pumps should cover the entire area of the scalp. Okay? So after you do that, whether it's on dry hair or wet hair, you can use the leave-in conditioner. So even if you don't shampoo, you can use the leave-in conditioner. This has HPT6 plus other plant extracts to help improve the hair quality. So if it's frizzy or dry, it will make it silky and bouncy and give it that vibrant look to the hair and strengthen the hair. It should be used at least once a day. You can use it more than once a day if you want. So you just, if it's on a wet hair, you put it, you spray it on, you massage it in, and then you can style. If it's on dry hair, you just spray it, massage it in, and you style. Okay, I'm going to show you some pictures of people who used it in my clinic while we were doing the testing, the scalp infusion treatment. You can see over the course of 8 months, the hair is it looks a lot fuller, a lot thicker, a lot healthier, and that's a typical male pattern baldness where you have on the top and on the front, the hair gets thinned out. In women is a whole different issue because, yes, you lose the hair all over, but in women, you know, it's not as acceptable to lose hair as in men. We know men lose hair. Most people don't know women lose hair. So if a woman loses hair, they try to cover it up, and it really affects them emotionally. And she was wearing hats and everything to cover her hair. When I saw her 10 months later, she came to me and said, "You don't understand. You gave me my freedom back." And at that point, I understood what kind of product we had and why we need to bring it to the market. Because if I can help that person with that kind of feeling, imagine how many we can help around the world. So I'm going to show you some good pictures that we've taken of people who use the whole system, not just the scalp infusion in my clinic, but actually who use our system here. They use the shampoo, the scalp infusion treatment, and the conditioner, and you can see how much improvement she has in the bounce of her hair, in the quality of her hair. It's not frizzy, it's not dry. It just looks so much fuller, healthier, silkier, and I think That's really what we want to see. We want to see people use it and see the benefit, even not waiting months and months, but within a few days. You remember this picture I showed you in the beginning? So this is somebody who actually works in my office. This is a year later. You can see how much her hair has improved. And she was the most confident, happy person that I knew in my office until this happened to her. And I saw her change. She became really self-conscious when she lost her hair. And she was like, what do I do? I'm always trying to cover it. So when I saw that change in her, and when she started using it, her hair came back, she was very, very happy. And this is what she wrote me. I no longer need to spend time every morning figuring out how to cover my bald spot. I got my confidence back.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
All right, so thank you so much for listening. I want one request. Please share your stories with me because you're my inspiration. You guys give me that power to go and do more things for you. And together, let's share our vision with the world and bring great products to the world. Thank you.